Dr. Phil, the man who spent 2 decades as TV's favorite purveyor of homespun wisdom and the brutal truth. Millions of viewers, a decades-long reign, the whole therapeutic shebang. Now, his empire is officially going the way of a late-night infomercial after a judge basically said, "Sir, you are a menace." You truly cannot invent this level of delicious irony. The former crusader for honesty and telling it like it is just got his entire media company liquidated by a judge for allegedly trying to pull a gangster move in bankruptcy court. Yes, that's right. The guy who lectured crying guests about taking accountability was reportedly trying to scam his own investors. Therapeutic, indeed. The whole circus began when the original Dr. Phil show finally shuffled off its mortal coil in 2023. But Phil didn't want the spotlight to dim naturally. So, in a move that demonstrated a stunning grasp of the modern media landscape, he decided the world was absolutely begging for a new cable channel and launched Merit TV in 2024. Because clearly what the YouTube, Netflix, TikTok generation truly lacked was another place to find Nancy Grace. He poured fortunes into this venture, bringing in stars like Steve Harvey and the ever-relevant Chris Harrison, and even bought back the entire 21-season Dr. Phil catalog. All that sparkle and prestige cost him mint, so he handed majority ownership to TBN, making himself a mere minority owner in his spectacularly failing empire. The channel launched in April 2024 and performed with all the grace of a skydiver whose parachute didn't open. By mid-2024, their primetime viewership was clocking in at around 17,000 people. To put that in perspective, that's fewer viewers than a moderately viral video of a cat playing a tiny piano. The company was torching cash faster than a reality star spending their first paycheck, leading to the inevitable, a Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing in July 2025. Then the lawyers got involved. TBN sued Phil sued TBN, and in a truly bizarre twist, even a group of bull riders sued everybody. Meanwhile, Merit TV was running on fumes, mostly airing reruns of the show where Phil told people how to live their best, most financially responsible lives. 2 weeks into the bankruptcy proceedings, Dr. Phil, in a stunning display of business ethics, secretly set up a brand new company, Envoy Media, a name that sounds suspiciously like a dollar store knockoff of the original. The judge, bless their observant heart, noticed this little stunt. Turns out, Phil had quietly hired the Merit's remaining staff and planned to use his new shell company to scoop up the bankrupt company's assets for himself. Very ethical, very therapeutic. But the real gold came with the revelation of deleted text messages. Yes, the man tried to delete evidence he was supposed to turn over in court. These texts reportedly showed Phil discussing his plan to execute a gangster move to wipe out TBN and other creditors. The judge, clearly unamused by the melodrama, called Merit TV dead as a doornail from the start and accused Phil of shamelessly trying to manipulate the entire legal process. The curtain has officially fallen. The judge said enough is enough and converted Merit's bankruptcy to a Chapter 7 liquidation. That means the entire operation is going to be sold off piece by miserable piece. Phil is appealing, but after being caught plotting a gangster move while preaching virtue, his chances of success are about as good as Merit TV's primetime ratings. The ultimate fate of the 21-season Dr. Phil catalog is now in limbo, but the real lesson here is crystal clear. Dr. Phil spent 20 years on television demanding that people take ownership of their poor decisions and then tried to delete texts to avoid taking accountability for his own.